Well, you just watched the hottest new show on television and one of my favorite shows to watch right now. That show is called Empire, which airs weekly right here on Fox 54. It's a drama about a music mogul in the world of hip hop.
Now, this fictional story is creating a lot of buzz, but some real-life music moguls are making their mark right here in the Chattahoochee Valley.
Tonight, Fox 54's Barbara Gauthier takes a look at how they are blazing a trail in the music industry in our special report, Building an Empire.
This unassuming, nondescript building in Columbus is where musicians and singers, known and unknown, come to make their mark. Oh, you know this young lady. At least you should if you're a fan of American Idol. She's LaToya London, the fourth runner-up on the show in 2004, the year Fantasia became the American Idol.
When I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what an experience, you know. It opened so many doors and, you know, gave us so much exposure, and I mean, that's all you can ask for.
Since Idol, London has been busy, mostly acting in musical productions, including Broadway's national tour of The Color Purple. Now she says it's time to get back to her music. And what better place for this California native to do that than Columbus, Georgia?
In small cities, or what people will consider small cities, there is a lot of great hidden talent.
But not so hidden anymore. The man she's working with, known as Great Tracks, Kevin Lamar, was named the 2014 Producer of the Year at the Georgia Music Awards last summer, an honor he's extremely proud of.
It was cool because it was one, I'm pretty sure a whole lot of them didn't know who I was. And then it's great because with that award show, it's not like you have a committee and saying, okay, well, we're going to hear your tracks and let's see who's the best. It's literally like people from Georgia, people who actually have to go on and say, okay, no, I'm voting for this guy.
This guy is building his own music empire in the Fountain City, not Atlanta or some other large metropolitan area. Opening his opulent studios here, Lamar has learned the old adage is true. If you build it, they will come.
Well, actually, it's working great because most people fly in here. One, because when you're living in a big city, it becomes congested, you know, and a lot of times because of the congestion and you have 80 people doing the same thing that you're doing, when you go away, you're more appreciated. It's just like, okay, well, we're going to go here because it's a getaway from all the hustle and bustle that I'm going through.
As a musician and drummer, Great Tracks has worked with some of the greats, including Justin Bieber, Mason Gray, and T-Pain. He's also the producer for local rising star D'Amber Renee. For Tracks, making music is a way of life, and his satisfaction comes from helping artists turn their musical visions into reality.
It's more emotion than anything. Like, if you don't have the emotion, if you can't understand exactly what they're looking for, exactly what you need to embody, and exactly what's relevant on top of that, then it makes it kind of hard.
The single went gold.
Gold, platinum, and even diamond records adorn the walls of Gerald Geo Hall's Columbus home. He too has worked with some of the greats from LL Cool J to Bubba Sparks to TLC. He says Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who was part of the group until her death in 2002, gave him his big break.
Our first business together was a production company, Left Eye Productions, and then it turned to Left Eye Management. And I was the first producer that she hired.
Hall would go on to produce the remix of TLC's Red Light Special on the group's Crazy Sexy Cool album, which sold millions. From his Columbus home now, he's working on several projects, including a new genre of music called hip-hop, combining country and hip-hop. Hall says he learned years ago the key to success in music and shares his knowledge with anyone open to hearing it.
It's not a dream, it's a business. Now, if you can get that in your head from the very beginning, you know, and then prepare yourself. It's really about your preparation.
Great Tracks agrees. His advice to those looking to make it: know the business, know your craft, and stay ahead of the game.
You don't want to stay with the actual trend. You want to be able to create the new trend so that everybody that follows you, you gave the footprint.
And with the footprints in place, this Columbus music empire hopes to blaze its own trail. She's got a great voice. Now, we featured 2 local producers doing phenomenal work, but there are several studios and producers in Columbus and East Alabama building these music empires. And this area is home to a number of well-known musicians and entertainers. Bottom line, if you want to make it in music, they say, you've got to work hard and learn the business of the business, how the money works. Doesn't matter if you're in Atlanta, LA, or Columbus, stardom can happen anywhere. Jason?
All right, thank you, Barbara. A lot of